Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to the Pokemon Unite video featuring Glaceon coming through that jungle, getting back up to Master Ranks. Hopefully you guys are ready for this one, ready for Glaceon. If you haven't played her, pick her up, pick him up, and have a good time with this Pokemon. Absolutely fantastic. Snorlax, bro, you about to get bodied. You're about to get bodied, I'm trying to tell you. You're not respecting my damage, bud. Look at that. Look how much burst damage Glaceon and Greedent can do together sometimes. I think people just disrespect Greedent as well, considering the tankiness and what this Pokemon can actually do. She's up here in a 1v2 lane doing just fine. Hands down one of the best Greedent players I've seen in a long time. I know, Red, you're pretty good, but you got your work cut out for you. She is very, very solid on this Pokemon. But overall, Glaceon, guys. Glaceon, new main to the channel. Welcome aboard. For those of you who are be interested in Glaceon gameplay, content, tips and tricks, guides, build set, all that good nonsense, welcome to the channel. Now we will be taking this channel in a different direction after this weekend. This weekend we're going down to New York City, and I'm going to go down to the Pokemon Center. Very first time I've been there, so I mean after this week, the format for this channel will change a little bit. And if you guys don't like it, if you guys want to suggest something different, let me know down in the comment section. But as you guys know, once Zapdos has been taken, it pretty much is good game, right? Depending on what team got that Zapdos and what have you. So we will be working in different format on the channel here, and hopefully it does quite well. But overall, Glaceon is going to be my new main for this channel. Until a brand new Pokemon comes out in which, you know, I happen to enjoy or is one of my favorite Pokemon, give or take. Gengar will be taking a little bit of a backseat on the channel because nothing's really happening or going on with Gengar at this moment in time. They haven't buffed him in a while. He needs some love when it comes to these team fight composition, team fights, these tournament plays, these, you know, all this coordinated teams, all that sort of stuff. He needs a little bit of love, and I've been saying it for many months now. I think it's going to take one good player who gets up into that team, you know, gets up into that spotlight, right, with Gengar, for people to realize how good he is. And until that happens, I don't think people are gonna realize Gengar is super strong or Gengar is really good. Like, I can be an advocate for Gengar nonstop, but right now it's just not working. So we're gonna sit here, replay some Glaceon. We're gonna have fun with this Pokemon. Am I dead? Nope, we're good. That was so close. But overall, in a team composition, Glaceon brings so much to the table in terms of DPS, in terms of crowd control. Yes, she does do a little bit of CC. And her burst damage in terms of how much damage she can do for single targets and AoE. This Pokemon is way too much fun not to play, so for those who haven't picked her up, give her a shot. Let alone, we got Zero Auras finally back in the metagame. They buffed him now, where he finally got his level up buffs, his damage buffs, all that sort of stuff. It's been a long time coming. We should be able to take down this Wigglytuff here. Let's go. Oh, we got this. They're going to get this objective, though, which is unfortunate, but we should be able to get the Rotom in topside and turn this game around. At least that's going to be the game plan here. I'm going to roll out before I get popped again. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here before we get popped again. Sorry, guys. Don't do it, Jinx. Don't do it. Oof. So close. Thanks for the berries. I know that wasn't intentional, but I'll take them anyway. Cool, we out. Alright. Anyhow, we're going back to this top side, so we can get this Rotom and turn this game around. This should be the turning point. As long as we can get this objective, we should be solid. I'm going to grab this red buff and move on up there, team. By the way, guys, she has one of the fastest Unite charging abilities in the entire game. Like, right now. It is ridiculous. And it's not the fact it does a ridiculous amount of damage. Your abilities do the damage. You just lay down the groundwork, essentially. Look at it. Just chunk these DPS like they're nothing. And this is the best thing about this Pokemon. It doesn't matter what Pokemon you're going after, you're targeting. You're going to do the DPS. You're going to burst down targets. Because, again, Glaceon does ridiculous single target damage. And any Pokemon that Icicle Spears hits, if there's Pokemon behind them, the damage kind of splits a little bit. You know what I mean? It does less damage with multiple targets grouped up, but you're always doing DPS. You're chipping away. You know what I mean? So you're doing a lot of damage overall over time, because you can just spam the ability. In terms of your Ice Shard or her other ability, I like them both. I think they both do really, really well. In the early game, her other ability, not Ice Shard, but the other one, does not do that much work. It doesn't do that much damage in the early game. But as the game scales and progresses, it can chunk. I've already been hitting 1,000 damages just right off the bat just by throwing it into a team fight. It does a lot of work. But I think Icy Shard still might be the way, or Ice Shard might be the way to go still. Just because it gives you that bit of a movement speed and allows you to throw out a little bit more DPS. And it gives you more Icy charges. Which is fantastic at the end of the day, because that's more damage overall. But I think Glaceon right now, outside of Gengar, is probably one of the best Pokemon to just instantly delete carries. Because once Gengar gets a hold of you with Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, Auto Attack, Dream Eater, give or take, somewhere around that combination, you just delete any squishing in the entire game. And you can almost delete tanks in the game just with that one combo, depending on if they have Buddy Berry or Focus Band. I think Glaceon is solid as well in that regard. Because as soon as you focus down a squishy target with Ice Shard, pop that Unite move, and hit Icy Spears, they're dead. Like, they can't do anything. I mean, they get counterplay, of course, by trying to kill you because you're squishy as well, but at the end of the day, she does so much damage. That was very well played, by the way, Fish. Way to go, buddy. If you guys don't know what just happened there, Fish walked up inside of that Decidueye Unite move and just face tanked it while we scored. That was really, really good. Uh-oh. Delphox, bro, go home. You don't want any. That's what I thought. Alright, let's get up out of here. Go ahead and grab our jungle buffs yet again. Oh, and for you guys who don't know, when you guys are sitting here playing in that solo queue, and you see those Absol players steal your jungle again, it's okay. It's alright. Because 9 out of 10, for some reason, most junglers that play jungle, they do 1 or 2 rotations and they just, like, their brain just stops working. They just stop doing jungle afterwards. And I know you guys are still going to see it, so don't get frustrated. Especially for you jungler mains out there, that someone comes up and takes your jungle. It is what it is. What are you going to do about it? We've had a couple games today where that just happens. Where, like, if I try to go jungle and someone else takes the jungle farm, and it's just like, okay, cool. Alright. I expect you to jungle then. But, regardless, Glaceon. You all saw how much work we're doing here, right? We've got myself and Zeraora as the only DPS on this team right now, give or take. Counting Greedent if you want to, a Bullet Seed. But we have enough damage with all this support to just chunk down to these Pokemon. That Fluffy Tail into Icicle Spears is nuts, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but Fluffy Tail is so good with Pokemon that do a ridiculous amount of damage, i.e. Absol, i.e. Glaceon. Single target, it's fantastic. Oh no, she got me. You saw that damage I did to her though? That was 1100 EPS with an auto attack with an Ice Shard. That was crazy. But goodness, man. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying it. Like I said, I will be down in New York City for this whole weekend here. And then when I come back, the format for this game, Pokemon Unite, overall will be changing on the channel. So if you guys have any comments, concerns, or thoughts, or opinions, or what have you, just drop them down there, man. Or let me know in the Discord. Pokemon Unite is not going anywhere when it comes to my channel. I'm going to be sitting here spamming out content every single day after this weekend. Like I said, we've been planning to go to New York for my birthday and all that sort of stuff. And on top of that, Pokemon Unite, we didn't really have a lot going on. Now with this new anniversary, it kind of brings life into the game for us content creators, for us average Joes, for little Timmy out there. We're all super excited to get back and play in this game right now. Especially with, like I said, with all the changes, the buffs, the nerfs, new Pokemon. New things are coming up next month as well. 3 new Pokemon are coming up as well. For those who haven't seen the leaks for that, just go ahead and take a peek at those. And they're also, in case you don't know, they're on the title screen, like the main menu when you log in. There's hidden Pokemon inside the anniversary images. But hey, this has been Pawseplays. Make sure you guys smash the like button, come join that Discord, come tell me I suck. It is what it is. I will catch you guys in the very next video. Stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all later.